What do? I paint a lot of things. Started off kind of doing urban exploration and then sort of started leaving my mark in places that I found. So that sort of progressed into sort of murals and I guess smaller bits of street art as well. When I first started, I was inspired a lot by people like Ghost Patrol and Wrecker, who are, well, Ghost Patrol was a Tasmanian artist, which is now Melbourne based. And then I kind of went through a phase of just being a little bit more of an angry teenager, so I turned to, I guess, what we can call it graffiti or potentially vandalism, depending on your perspective. And that, I mean, that in many ways saved my life. Like I found it, I found friendships and bonds with people that I found hard to get anywhere else. I've always been interested in kind of like mistake-driven work, or kind of, yeah, like a lack of control, or like a collaboration with the environment. So obviously when you're painting street art, like what you're painting on influences the work almost as much as the painting itself, whether or not that's because you're reacting to it for like the shape of a creature or the fact that it's covered in water, so the mask kind of starts to come off the wall as you paint it. And then, you know, going back and looking at old pieces often become more interesting and more beautiful. But the little black and white creatures that I paint they're quite personal. It's just sort of me and the wall, and half the reason I do it is kind of the journey to find that little drain or whatever, and it's really just to create a relationship between me and that space. I'm also involved in Vibrance Festival. I co-run that with my colleague Rory Dick, and that's a street art festival where we engage mostly local artists to paint large-scale murals, and we facilitate the whole process. You know, find the funds to pay them and work with the council to get approvals and all that sort of stuff. Trying to work with people who maybe have gone down similar paths and trying to give them positive opportunities. Like obviously there are various ways for society to deal with graffiti and vandalism, and you know, the government and that kind of thing, they've got their own way and whatever, they can go and do that, but my way is to try and give people positive environments to potentially do the same work but in a different way, and if that can give them a way to a better place, then that's great, because I was effectively given the same opportunities.